Enoch Powell was a very stern man, but he had very likeable characteristics, even including childlike characteristics. For instance, he would use schoolboy slang of the early 20th century, and words like spiffing. And when he used to go to his Conservative Party headquarters in Wolverhampton, South West, his constituency, he would often find me standing there because I used to be covering that election, and he once said to me, "You look like an Edwardian dandy parading up and down the promenade before breakfast." And he was very friendly all the time. He was immensely popular with the, shall we say, the white population and some of the black population in the West Midlands. The huge majority of the population were for him. Enoch Powell quoted two or three of his constituents, without naming them, who took the view that they were, in a sense, some of them were being driven out of Wolverhampton because of the flooding in of immigrants. And I think a politician, an MP, has a duty to report these conversations. I suspect that Enoch Powell was well aware that his speech would have a huge impact on the British people. I mean, and he knew in advance it was going to, because he said to the then editor of the Wolverhampton Express and Star, Clement Jones, he said, "I'm going to make a speech at the weekend that will go fizz like a rocket, but whereas rockets come down, this one will stay up." The immediate aftermath was dramatic. Within 48 hours of the speech, 1,000 dockers marched on Parliament. It was actually the day that Parliament was discussing this very issue. They marched on Parliament, saying that Powell had been victimised, and carrying placards proclaiming "Back Britain, not Black Britain." Enoch Powell did not ever regret making the speech. He said he had a duty to do so. Enoch Powell is really now a dirty word in the Conservative Party, and but although Edward Heath and most members of the Shadow Cabinet were all against Enoch Powell, the huge majority of the population were for him.